Hey guys, so let's continue creating our create poll mutation. So let's save our poll. So we'll be saving our name and the user ID for our poll first. We'll say const, let's call it poll, and wait this dot. We need to get the we need to inject the poll repository. So we'll say constructor. Now over here we'll say inject repository, and we'll pass in the repository, poll repository, make it private, read only. Let's call it poll repo, and we'll call poll repository. And now in this dot poll repo dot save, seems like we need to remove this return, so we'll save the name and the user ID. These two are coming from user ID over here and name over here. So after saving the poll, let's save the options. So option consists of, for example, option 1, the option 1 here, and option 2. So this is how our option is going to look like. So we need to access these text inside the option. So we'll do that by saying options.map. So now we'll get the text. So we can insert each text to our database. So let's access or get our poll repo, poll option repo. So at inject poll option repository, let's copy this, say poll option and poll option here. That's it. Now we'll say await. Let's make this async to await this. So await this dot poll option repo dot save and the text. So the text, and what the another thing is, let's take a look in poll option entity, the text and the votes and the poll ID. So here there's a problem because we can't save by calling the column poll ID. So let's remove this join column and we'll create our own column. So rather than join column creating the column poll ID, we'll create our own column saying poll ID. So this is the number as well. And so in our poll service, we'll say poll ID is coming from poll.id, and the votes as well. So votes is 0. We'll just say 0 for now because they have just created their poll, so all the votes will be 0. I think that's it. So back in, say return true now. So let's take a look if our all these options and poll has been saved in our database. Just for checking, we'll see, just call this const the new poll created. So new poll is equal to this dot, let's await this dot poll repo dot find one with where using the ID. So we'll get it by poll.id, and we'll just say the relation is poll options, I guess. Poll option over here, if we take a look in poll entity, it's poll option. Okay, so you can see another thing is, this is user, it's created for us saying user ID. Let's remove this and we just call this user ID. We'll create our own. So user ID is a string, I guess. Okay, so in our poll service, what happened? Actually declared is neither void nor must return a value. So a new poll, that's the problem. So we'll say console.log new poll. So what's the problem now? Okay, this needs to be deleted. Guess there's a type issue. Let's restart our TypeScript. See what's the error I'm making. Okay, so we are calling all this new and poll all thing inside this poll option map. We should call it outside here. That's the error. Okay, so that's it. So we'll be returning true after everything. We'll just see what's happening inside our new poll that we have created. So let's start our server. Column poll ID contains, so there is a typo, I guess. So it should be poll ID. Let's restart our server again. Okay, so our server has started with no problems. Let's go back in playground. Let's sign this guy up. I'm already signed up, I guess. Let's log him in. He's logged in. Let's create a poll. So I've written my mutation here. Create poll, name is hello world. Option is an array of hello and world. I'll press true here. I mean the play button. I get it returns true here. Let's go back, take a look. So our save is getting inserted and we are getting the poll option. So why we are not seeing the poll option is because this is a lazy relation, because we have said in our poll entity a promise here, and in our poll entity promise here. So if you take a look what a lazy relation is, we need to access, if you want to get the values of categories over here, we need to access await it and access the categories, then only we'll get the values of categories. That's why it's a lazy relation. So somehow I have gotten around this by making this into an insert. So what I did was I just changed this to an insert, and now in our poll we'll have poll dot, this also we need to change this to an insert, so insert. So now we'll have here in poll dot, we'll call the raw, get this so it's an array. Inside this poll it will be an array of objects within ID the poll, so we'll be accessing the ID, and over here as well, so raw 0, and we'll be accessing the ID. So let's restart a server. Let's go back. Let's press the play button again. Let's go back and take a look, and now you can see the poll option has been console.log for us. So that is because I've changed the save to insert. So if you guys can go back, change it to save, and access poll.option and get these values. You don't really have to do this because insert is actually a faster, much more faster and quicker way to insert in a database rather than saying save. If you hover over this, you can see. So let's remove this. We don't really need this. It was just for checking. So that is it, guys. Thank you guys for watching.